Okay, guys, hello. Welcome back. Last video I told you that we're gonna clean this one. I still don't remember the name, but I believe it is a. This is a tool. Not a wrapping. Is it a wrapping? Anyway, I'll put what it is down below and in the description and in the title. But the names of these coins sometimes, you know, I forget them. But you get the idea. It's a beautiful copper piece, and you can see that it is very dirty, and it might have possible. Um, let's see. Let's clean out this loop of mine. I don't know why it's so dirty. Well, comment below if you could hear me great. My sound is good, right? Like I said, I'm using the pluggable 250 magnification USB microscope. The audio is from my one audio one audio head headset. Best 40 bucks that I spent on Amazon at the time. Went on a year and a half now. Um, so let's get going. Q-tip, toothpick. Neutral gloves if you don't want the stink of coin care on your hands. It is a nice smell, but it does stick to your fingers a little too long. So this coin looks like it has a lot of PVC damage on it as well. That it looks kind of green. So this coin is filthy. You can see it, and you'll find out. So I'm just putting a nice heavy dose of coin care on the surface, soften up all that dirt, and you can see from the Q-tip all that green. That green is PVC damage, right? In the old days, we didn't know nothing about PVC damage on coins. So plastic flips will come with PVC in them because they were quiet and they were cheap, right? PVC in plastic makes it soft. If it smells like a shower curtain and feels like a shower curtain, then it is no good. You want your plastic flips. This coin is filthy. Look at that, right? You want your flips to be crispy and hard. So when you pick them up in your coin supply, this coin supply shop, right? You're going to want to make sure that it is PVC free, right? And Coin Wizard Supply, I believe it's called a Wizard Coin Supply. They have a great assortment of them. You can find them on eBay. You can find all of these flips, at, um, online if you don't want to go to Wizard Coin Supplies, right? Most coin shops will sell them, right? Just make sure that they're made for archival, right? Either museum grade, right? Because that's really what you want. And PVC damage really messes up your coin, and over time it will erode your coin, and you don't want that. It could get hard on your coin, and it makes it extra hard. Let's brighten up the light on this. I mean, I think this is Austrian. I always get them confused between Austrian and Russian, because Russia also uses the double eagle. the double-headed eagle. But I think this is Austrian because I don't think there's Russia is different, right? And you can see I only do half of the coin first, right? Get into all the crevices, right? This way I can loosen up everything as we go. So far looks good. Always clean your toothpick tips. Now let's flip it and let's take care of the other end. The other end is here, but what I'm doing is now I'm this way I could get the other parts of the lines here. If this is your first time watching, thank you for watching. Um, my name is Johnny, and I'm the owner of Vintage Avenue Rare Coins and More. And I say and more because I also deal with exonumia, like medals and medallions, right? I mostly clean or I conserve. I do a conservation service. If you guys are interested in conserving your private coin collection, um, if not, you can see already how it is coming out. It's coming out real nice, right? If not, you could do this yourself, right? That's fine. If you don't want to pay, um, for inquiries, contact me through Facebook, and I will give you a price. You'll be better off to send me a group of coins if you're interested in cleaning. I deal with copper coins, copper nickel coins, mostly European coins. Um, I have cleaned American coins, right? I am from New York City, so I am American. But I just love foreign coins, old foreign coins. So much history right here in this coin alone, right? Um, I buy and sell coins. If you're interested in sending me maybe a nice, you know, set of foreign coins, right? You can contact me again through Facebook or through my email. All my contact information will be in the description box, right? And we could talk through there, right? Just understand that certain coins ain't worth a lot. Some coins are only worth 30 cents. Some coins are worth a couple dollars, right? And if I give you a price they don't agree on, and I'm not trying to lowball you, right? We could work something out. If you're interested in buying, let me know also. 90% of the coins that I do clean for you on camera are for sale, so you could purchase them as well. Okay, and you can see already how this coin is just really popping up. I mean, look at that beautiful eagle. It was dirty before, and now, and that's I didn't scrape this side yet. The coin carriage just really, really cleaned up and loosened up all of that green. That's what that is, green PVC damage, right, along with the years of dirt and grime, right. So let's just clean this up right here since and don't worry, you guys. Oh, he's passing an ugly, dirty brush on there. Don't worry, guys. This brush will be cleaned. I mean, This Q-tip will be changed, right? I just don't change it after every cleaning. I'm not dealing with museum pieces, right? They are rare beyond belief, and you'd be surprised what museums do to get their coins to look so pretty, right? And then if you're new to this and you be, oh, he's messing up that coin, well, go to the beginning of the video. You can see how the coin was before and which one you rather buy, right? Um, at the end of the video, you can see the finished results, and if you're like, which one do I want to have in my collection, right? So I'll leave it up to you to judge, since I am biased and I prefer my coins conserved and cleaned. Um, you know, so okay. But I'm not hurting the coin. I'm not scratching the coin because wood doesn't scratch. The coin has already been circulated, right? Been circulated for over 100 years. Um, so I cannot do any more damage than what the coin already has. The way I am cleaning the coin, right? Let's pick this up right here. Now this coin is a little shiny, so either it is in very great shape, like extra fine or more, or it has been cleaned in the past in the sense of acid dipping. Right, now let's remove more of this dirt. Before 1980, or before the 1980s, it was common practice, right, to clean your coins. Look at all that green stuff, right? And clean it by acid dipping, right? Wire brushing, right? Because people wanted it shiny and new. Okay. Now that was the norm up to I believe 1981, 82, right? And it takes years to grow patina back on your coins, and so you're gonna see a lot of coins that have shining spots, or like this one here. See how the copper is bright, right? Which is understandable, right? If you collect coins and you know how the coin, the industry is, you understand that, right? And the history of coin collecting. Um, you know, Sometimes they even sell a liquid called um, nickel acid, right? You'll see it a lot, like nickel acid, nickel wash, nickel brushing, right? It's all the stuff that they sold to clean nickels, and they're still sold today. They still have a market, particularly to the old collectors, right? And you know, sometimes you get those, but there are people who do dip today, and not sure if this one would be considered a dip coin. I mean, let me check it out in my loop. Um, Not really sure. I mean, still has a lot of dirt, so I'll have to clean it up. Right, and you can see right here on the fields. But compared to what this coin was, I mean, come on, look at that, the way that coin just popped. Right, here's the reverse. See it? That's how the coin began. And then here's the obverse, right? The front, which still needs a lot of cleaning. Now you can see the eagle's mouth, the crowns on the eagle's head. I love it. It's not the first time that I actually clean Austrian, Russian, Polish coins, right? Particularly the Austrian coins. Um, I know there's a way to tell. I'm not 100% sure, but it's within the crest. But I know the font, I just cannot remember. And these old coins have no names of countries or anything. I'm not sure if it's a wrapping, but I don't think so because the wrapping is Switzerland, you know, and it's not a golden, right? A golden. Um, but I'll leave the description below, and you see in the title also, because I'll do my research and I'll find it. Um, just that I deal with so many coins that they get mumbo jumbled, and a lot of European countries have the same design. Remember, they weren't unified back then. Germany was actually, different states, right? You had Bavaria, and you had Munich, and right, they're all different states, and they were called Prussia. Germany didn't unify until I believe 1896, if I'm not mistaken, 98, around there. Um, that's when Germany became Germany. Before that was Prussia, you know, and then it became the German Empire, you know. Um, but let's pass a nice clean brush. Give a corner of brushes. Clean Q-tip over the surface. So then we could now gauge what I need to go in deeper and where. We are also going to zoom in a bit also. Okay. Mhm. Right? Okay. So now let's zoom in. And just lower down the brightness of this. I think I want to go in closer. Okay. So now I'm going to snap off the head of this used Q-tip with the coin care liquid on it. It's very green and dirty. Right? And we're going to take a nice fresh dip in the coin care solution. Okay. And you can see it right there where it really soaked in. It's actually a little too much for my taste because then I can't see, right? But that's fine though, because then what I'll do is I go into sections and I just do small sections like so. And as I go through it, right, the coin care will help soften up what hasn't been taken out earlier. Okay. Now, if you guys have some suggestions, like you want to hear some royalty-free music in the background as I clean. If you don't, mind me talking, if I talk too much, um, you know, do you prefer? Well, I can't really. It can't really be AM ASMR because you can't really hear um, you know, the cleaning. So right? But yeah, let me know. Let me know. Um, you know, if this is okay for you guys, the way I have this set up. Or you want a little bit of both, right? A little bit of music in the background. Um, or you just like, when I talk a little bit of history, a little bit about myself, a little bit about the coin. So, you know, leave a comment below on what you think. A little bit about me. I started coin conserving, um, believe it or not, during the pandemic, during the shutdowns, right? Got into deeper into coins, particularly foreign coins. I've been a collector of silver for a while, right? Um, but just something about foreign coins attracted me, and I started with British coins. I have a pretty vast collection of um, Queen Victoria large pennies, or pennies, half pennies, and farthings. Going back to Queen Victoria, um, George the Fourth, and George the Third. That's as far back as my coins go, because they do get kind of expensive. Majority of my collection is farthings because those are the easiest to find. At good prices. Now I think they're a little inflated, but I understand why. Right? But that's my main collection is basically Victorian English coins, right? I do have a couple King Edwards, right? I do have a couple George the Fifth. Um, I do have, but they're not my favorite. My favorite is Victoria. I have basically, um, you know, other English coins like um, what is it called? The Street Settlement, which is Malaysia today. Um, 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 Jersey, India, right? I love the Indian Anna, right? Quarter Annas and half Anna. So my thing is Indian, and I mean Indian, Great Britain, right? The United Kingdom and all its empire coins, right? From India to Malaysia, which is called, Strait Settlement, right? Um, a couple of the Caribbeans, which is not much. I don't have much of those. I'm not a big fan of them. Like Barbados. They're cool, the large pennies, but that's as far as I go, right? The large cents and the 2 cent. And you can see already how it's really popping. And the coin really, really came out nicely. Um, Gotta change to a cleaner Q-tip, right? And you can see the orb, right? You can see the orb in the eagle's talons, which is awesome, right? Let me see. I think I have a little spot right here that I have to assuming that we could you know, take it out. Did we? Somewhat, you know. Right now it's just drying up the surface, cleaning out all of the crevices. Like I said in my previous videos, I love those little mini crowns on the eagle's heads. I love when I clean a coin, right? And those crowns just pop right out. And the crest and the shield right here, you know. And then we just clean until the coin, until the Q-tip comes out clean. Just lower down some of the brightness here, so it won't be so washed, you know, whitewashed. So that's basically how I got into coin collecting. Then after that, I got these coins, and a lot of them were dirty. A lot of them had dirt on them. Um, but before that, I got into cleaning Roman Roman coins, right? Ancient Roman coins, and you know, did some. My dogs are bothering me. Can I help you? Hmm. What you want? You got food? What you want? I'm busy. Go eat. Go. Right. And bought a few coins and I cleaned up a few of them. And woman coins are actually very difficult to clean, especially when they have that hard crust, what's called incrustation, right? And hello, I'm busy. I'm busy. Go eat food. Go, right? And then from there, after I bought my British coins, and I noticed that they were dirty. I like these coins have dirt in them, right? And I have a little OCD myself, so I just went in there. Researched, and before I did anything, I researched and researched, and I could sometimes go weeks doing research. Okay, and that led me to multiple videos, multiple papers on coin conservation from the Museum of Natural History, from other museums like um, oh, what is that museum in Washington? Um, the Smithsonian, right? And they're talking about electrolysis and all that stuff, and right, which is good for encrusted coins from under the ocean, coins that are found under the ocean, right? Um, Particularly silver and gold coins. Copper coins won't survive a bath in the ocean for 100 years or so, because copper will just oxidize so quickly there'll be nothing left. Um, so throughout my research, I learned how to clean or conserve, and then I researched on conserving copper coins, right? And that led me to coin care, right? And I watched videos of coin care. I watched other professionals. Um, no time to be bucking around, right? Other professionals, and yeah, and I loved it ever since. You know. Now, coin collectors, they're very different, right? You got collectors that don't mind cleaning. You got collectors that refrain from cleaning and they like their coins full of dirt and grime and you know, I don't know. I mean, hey, whatever you like is on you, right? But when you take a coin like this coin I'm cleaning now, okay, and you remove 99 between 90 and 99% of the dirt and grime off of that coin, and you expose the beauty of the art of that coin that has been hidden in that dirt filled, you know, fields, you get excited, right? When that coin just pops. So now I'm going to pass, and you can see it right now how this coin has went from that dirty PVC damage coin to this beautiful coin. I would say the details on this. Give me a second. Let me go through my loop. Right, the grading on this coin. I will give the grade on this coin a very fine. That's wear, so it is circulated, right? But I will give this coin a very fine 30 to a very fine 35, right? Now grading is subjective, right? Somebody else might think otherwise. Um, the camera doesn't really do justice because remember it is a microscope. It's the resolution is not bad, but it's not high definition. So it's not really gonna give you the quality, right, or the high def, pictures. But for that, I will take pictures and I will post them on my Facebook and on my Instagram, so you can follow me over there and see the clean coins there, right, the conserved coins there. Um, so right now I'm gonna pass another layer, and you can see it here once it's wet, how the copper really pops out. Right, this coin is in very good shape. Um, I can't really tell if it's been acid dipped or not over the years. For what I could see, I don't see any abrasion markings, meaning that it hasn't been zipped with a wire brush. So there's no, wire brush, what's that called? Fine lines, right? So right now I'm just passing it again, clean it off a little bit more. Okay. Right. Let's take a new Q-tip and we could dry up the surface. Remember with coin care, you want to clean the coin, right? You want to moisturize the coin, but you don't want it to look wet. Okay. So all of this, and you can see it's still dirt on there somewhat. Has some dirt left, right? Um, let's see. Let me bring this up a little bit more since I'm just doing a surface, cleanse now. And you can see now from the before and after. I mean, go to the beginning of the video to see the difference, right? And there's a big difference. It's still a little blurry. Give me a sec. right? Now you can see the coin itself. I mean, you can see the all the details in the shield. You can see the details in the wings, right? On the tail, the feathers really pop. Okay, and like I said, this technique is only cleanses the coin from its dirt and its grime. It will not take out corrosion because corrosion is damage from the coin. I mean, to the coin from the environment, either being on the ground, right? Um, like a metal detecting. Right now, I'm just checking the surface with my loop. You know, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous coin. Did I say the coin was gorgeous? Um, so I just take another Q-tip, right, fresh and clean, and you see how it still looks shiny. So we want to clean that. Oh wait, we want the coin to dry out, to look dry, not wet. Because if you leave this looking wet, it's going to basically look glossy, and we don't want that, right? We don't want the coin to look like it's been lacquered. Okay. I'm not really putting much force. I'm just letting the weight of my hand hit the coin, right? And doing little circles. Sometimes I do little lateral movements like that. Okay. A little damage right there. Um, you could probably even see if there's any dirt in there. Let's see. Right. We don't want that getting any bigger, right? Being eroded away. Okay, look at that. That is nice. Right. How's the crown? I mean, the orb, the orb of destiny. You know. Sometimes you get dirt like that. So let's zoom in again. So we could double check that orb. Maybe I missed something. Right? We could even go in deeper. You guys don't mind a nice close up. The closer we get, the more whitewashed it looks. But we could really see the details. Right? And what I was seeing was basically nothing. It was just a little spot right here. But I don't think that's nothing there. You can see most of this has all been cleaned off. I mean, nothing comes out, right? So this could be old patina. It could also be old degradation, right? Remember, coins get beat up over the years, you know? Coins get beat up and they get, they get corroded over time. PVC really damages your coins. Um, But we could see it's actually not bad. And here's that thing right there, the gouge, right? Actually looks pretty good. Doesn't look heavy at all, right? I mean, there's still dirt, but like I said, this technique only cleans between 90 and 99% of the coin. And I would say that this coin is about 90% clean, because all the little parts, like right there, right here, where I cannot get in there with my toothpick, right, or here, right, or here, right, you know, um, right. But all in all, if you look at, you can see that nothing else is coming out, right? Even from his mouth, his neck, right, the eyes. So this coin is cleansed. Um, right. Even I mean, you could try the beads, but beads are pretty clean. Right. Let's see. Let's do a closer shot of those beads. If you guys don't mind, a nice close up. And you can see that there's barely any dirt. I mean, there's dirt, right? But nothing that's going to hurt the coin. See, the beads are actually very nice, you know. So this coin is actually very nice. Okay, let's bring it out again, and we are going to work now on the reverse. Here is the reverse side. You can see all that dirt and grime, just like the obverse was, or the front, the beginning of the video. So let's begin. Alright, and we're just gonna soak it all up. And the first pass will remove a lot of that damage. Max. These dogs never mind their business. They're always barking people outside. But that's good though. Dogs will be dogs. Right? So you can see all of that damage. I mean the PVC, right? Or that green gunk. PVC, verdigris, right? So this will just loosen up all of that, basically, right? And you can see how it just comes out, right? Okay. So right there you can see it. It's all soppy wet. That nasty grime. That Q-tip is now filthy. Now we progressively go to a semi-clean, so we could clean off that. Right. And you see the corner has a little bit of damage right there. but that's expected for something this old. Right here, okay, and then we do a pass, and you can see it how filthy this side was. And you see how all the details are coming out, right? Coin is a nice. Actually, the coin is this side of the coin is a nice chocolate brown. So I would suspect that the front was acid cleansed some time ago. Um, what people would do, they would buy the acid, like the nickel acid, and they would just pass a brush over the surface, just the front, right, just the eagle part, and then that's it, and then clean it off because they want to highlight the features, you know. And little do they know is that they're actually messing up the coin, right? The patina is what is valuable in coins, right? Particularly copper coins, right? If you take the patina away from ancient Roman coins, you destroy the value by 80%. It depends, right? But like, you know, 3, 4 grades. So a coin that is, let's say, extra fine, if you're cleaning it and you make it shiny again, the value goes all the way down to a very good to fine, you know? And that's what you don't want, right? You want to preserve, right? You want to preserve the patina. So, you know, so a coin like this, most likely, that's what happened. The person, in history, basically, you know, just cleans off the patina enough, right, at the surface, right, the high spot, so you could see the coin or the details, I should say, right, and that's it. Which is why the front of the coin, the eagle pops out more than the fields. The fields are chocolate brown, but the eagle is not, right? So they put an acid just on the eagle and the crown, right, and the rim to make it pop, and then they do the same in the back. But this one is actually nice. It's unisum. So some spots are copperish, right? Like the damage here and here, but the rim is actually copper. But there is no scratches. Let's put this to the loop, right? I don't see no fine lines whatsoever, except somewhere where you can see the high spots of the coin. But other than that, the coin is a nice chocolate brown, which is what you want, right? This coin, like I said, I upgrade this coin to a very fine 30, 35, because of all of the details in the shield and in the crown is still there, and the wings have detail in it still also, right? So he has some nice details still. So just finish off the back here. So now we're gonna take another clean Q-tip and we're gonna add in more liquid. The first washing, right, actually worked out pretty well. You see, we removed a lot of the grime, right? But now I'm just gonna let it sit. I'm gonna let it work in. And you can see, still has, see that? So it still has some dirt. So we're gonna work on that now. Okay. Now I'm just gonna sop up some of the, because I don't like to work with it so soppy. Not when I'm going to braid corners and stuff. Um, so you see where it's wet but not so wet. Okay, something like that. That's how it should be done. So say we did in the other one, we're going to do by section. We're going to do the fields, right, in the corners. So here I'm going to do it a little further out, right. I mean, most of it was pretty clean, right. Um, I know the camera is making it a little hard to see, right. And that's what makes it look like it's black and white. I think that could just be my setup. So we just do every little section. So the first washing took out a lot of the PVC damage, right? Now this will clean out the coin even deeper. So I'm just braiding, right? Separating numbers here so the gaps could look separate, right? See, the two really came out. Okay. I don't like how the surface, how the lighting on this is coming out. So I'm actually gonna dry up the surface a little bit more using a older Q-tip. Still has some liquid on it from the previous cleaning. Right now, let's zoom in so you can get a better picture, and I could clean a little bit more efficient. Right. Maybe next time I could add a little bit of music just in the background, right? Some royalty free, right, stuff. Then we'll go in from the inside, and let's get the inside of this, right, section, right, and then you can see here where, a lot of it. Okay. Okay. How is this olive branch? Or at least this berry branch. I'm not really sure if it's olive branch or not. Alright. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now let's wipe off the surface a little bit more. And you can see the 2 and the 9 looks good. Still has some dirt in there. Let's see if we could get in here on the 9. Okay. Let's get a clean Q-tip. Okay, let's bring it up now. And you can see it right there, how it looks now. Okay. I mean, any cleaner than this, you're not gonna get unless you acid dip it. Alright. But acid dip it, you come out with a nice shiny coin. And we don't want that. Alright. Give me a second. I wanna check the beads. See, the beads are pretty clean. Right? But then when you put it down, they look like they're full of dirt. But now, since this coin had a lot of PVC damage on it and gunk, we want to look at the rim, make sure there's no PVC. Now there is a little bit, I can't really tell. But I'm gonna pass. Well, let's see if I could right. Just gonna pass along like that, right? And then this way the rim is also cleaned as well. This one's actually not that bad. It has dirt mostly. Right? It's not full of PVC. I've cleaned a coin where the PVC is actually gunked up on the edge. It's more rare because the coin doesn't come in contact with the flip like much. It's just the back and the front it touches, right? The most. Right, and now we can see it where it looks good. Everything looks good. And there we go. Nice, cleansed, conserved, 1912. Um, I still can't remember the coin, but I believe it's Austrian. Okay. But it'll be in the title and it'll be in the description box. I just can't remember the name of this coin. And for pictures, go to my Facebook page or to my Instagram. You can follow me over there. And I'll have pictures up of all my coins there. Um, Coins that are for sale, coins that have sold, right? Or personal coins that I've cleaned myself. So I just want to say thank you for watching this video on conserving um, foreign coins or coins in general. So if you like what I do, you could subscribe comment below, say how much you love my work. No, I'm just kidding. Just say that my work looks nice, and if you don't agree with what I do, it's okay. Just leave the comments child friendly, because I do believe that young kids watch um my channel. So thank you for watching. I see you in the next one.